This is a WWN Publishing Group recording. Copyright 2017, all rights reserved. This is an abridged version of Hot Georgia Rein by Martha Sweeney to make the story appropriate for all listeners on YouTube. Read to you by the author. If you want to read the complete story, you can find the ebook or paperback online. Links are provided below in the description. Chapter 16, Henry. "So, what did you have planned for today?" Ivy asks as her excitement becomes more evident in her face and body. "We're almost there," I inform. "Where?" she presses. "Why are you hyper?" I ask. "I'm not," she denies. "How many cookies did you eat?" I push. "Just one," she says. "Bullshit, Firefly," I call out. "Why do you call me that?" she asks suddenly. I'm not sure if she honestly doesn't know and wants to know, or if she's avoiding my question. "Why?" I check. "Just curious," she replies. "Tell me the truth and I'll share," I barter. "I only had one," she claims. "Then, why are you so hyper?" I press playfully. "I don't know," she sighs. "Really?" I ask in disbelief. "Oh," Ivy says, as if she's a child who just found out she's going to Disney World. "It's probably from the sugar in the cookie." "One cookie," I speculate. "Yes," she confirms, bouncing her leg. "Okay, two." "How can that happen with all the cookies I've seen you eat over the years?" I goad. "I don't eat sugary stuff," she states. "I've kept certain foods out of my diet since moving to New York." I nod, not sure what to say at first. "It's going to be hard for you." "What do you mean?" she checks. "You know, like a crash and burn type of thing from two cookies, if you really haven't had any in a while," I explain. "Don't know," Ivy says, shrugging her shoulders as she continues to bounce. "Please, stop bouncing," I request. "I'm not bouncing," she denies. I reach over and place my hand on her left leg that has been twitching for the past several minutes. "Oh," she gasps, looking down. "Ha ha! I guess I am. Sorry." "I call you Firefly," I begin lowly, "because of the way you looked one night when the kids were catching them in the fields that summer when I first kissed you." "We didn't first kiss in the field," she states. "I know," I laugh. "I meant that evening." "Oh," she replies. "The younger ones were chasing them around, trying to catch them in jars," I explain. "You just sat there quietly, watching and waiting to see what the fireflies would do in the dark. I could hardly see you, even though you were barely a foot away. They came all around you, as if they knew you wouldn't hurt them. Several landed in your hair while you were talking to the one who was crawling around on your hand. They continued to light up on and off, your skin reflecting slightly from the glow. That's what you do to me. You light up my life. You light up my heart any time I'm with you or think about you. That's how you became my Firefly." Ivy begins to unbuckle her seatbelt and climb onto my lap, forcing me to pull over. Her hands grab my face and she presses her lips to mine. "We really should get going, or else all we're going to do is have nothing but sex each time we see each other." "Is that a bad thing?" she gloats. "That's a trick question, Firefly," I laugh. "But I also know that that can't be all we do, especially if we're moving forward." "Moving forward?" Ivy asks with furrowed brows. Fluck me sideways with a rusty stirrup. Does she think that things are going to go exactly back to the way they used to be? Does she want them to? "As in us," I remind. "I told you I plan on fighting for us. There's no going back to how things used to be. At least, not without some changes so you never feel like you need to leave me again." Ivy nods with an expression on her face that I can't quite read. "Did I scare you?" I check. "About not moving?" "No," she replies. "I meant the other part," I nervously chuckle. "No," she claims. I nod, not bothering to push the topic. I'm not interested in ruining the day over some kind of misunderstanding. This is the end of this chapter. Thank you for listening. I hope you're enjoying the story so far. To read the full, unabridged version, you can find a link in the description below. To find out about new releases before the general public, be sure to subscribe to my newsletter. You'll find a link also in the description. Also, to be notified when the next chapter is published, make sure you subscribe to my channel.